Let's take a look at the 14th Amendment, the Citizenship Clause in particular, because that's the part of the 14th Amendment that guarantees citizenship for people born in the United States by virtue of being born in the United States. Okay, so as Vivek said, the Citizenship Clause reads, all persons born or naturalized in the United States and subject to the jurisdiction thereof are citizens of the United States and the state wherein they reside. It seems a problem that Vivek has is with the defining of the phrase subject to jurisdiction. If we look at it literally, this means being subject to the legal power and decisions of the United States. So if you commit a crime within their borders, even if you're an illegal immigrant, you will be charged and prosecuted in the United States. By this definition, just being within the borders of the United States, you are subject to its jurisdiction. Once you are in its borders, you are able to be prosecuted under U.S. law. In fact, this relates to the example Vivek brought up about the Mexican diplomat. So for those who don't know, the reason he says that the son of a diplomat wouldn't have U.S. citizenship is because diplomats are subject to something called diplomatic immunity, which, if you don't know, is when a diplomat goes to work in another country, let's say a Mexican diplomat working here, he is subject to the jurisdiction of Mexico, not the United States. And this is something they do that countries do in agreement to protect that diplomat from laws, let's say in the United States, that don't apply to him in Mexico. He is still subject to the jurisdiction of Mexico, and so he enjoys that benefit while still being in the United States working, representing his country. In fact, the very definition of diplomatic immunity uses the term subject to jurisdiction, meaning that you are bound by the law of whatever country you're in at that moment. If that weren't the case, then there would be no need for diplomatic immunity. You would just go other places and be subject to your home country's jurisdiction. But obviously that's not the case.